are
Listen,
happy
dude,
with.
I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? We'll see. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know.
I never said thank you. And you'll never have to.
You proud? You took the words out. I said that had to make you feel good.
Yeah, nah, that made me super proud, man.
Y'all call me a YN. I don't want y'all to call me that. Please. And it's my birthday, please. Can you make that dream happen? I need y'all to call me a YN. And that stands for young man.
It's like my kid, he's really smart. Your son is very, very smart. He's very articulate. Like and I don't even know what made him say that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because he look up to me, don't get me wrong. Like, he look up to me and like read stuff. Like he know, like I'm come from the streets. I've been through certain stuff, and it's like he just was like, I don't want to be classified as no YN. You know what I'm saying?
Does he ask you about? Does he ask you about your upbringing? Does he ask you a little bit about what?
Yeah, he do.
That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Are you going to ruin this fucking moment?
I absolutely have to.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. I know I had y'all waiting long enough. Now, I do apologize. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. You can catch me on Facebook. You can catch me on YouTube. You can catch me on X, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah. Let's get it. We got my boy, Mr. Philip P.D. Redding Jr. in the house. And he says, Cali West, Miami, salute. I appreciate you for tuning in, my G. The righteous sphere is real.
My nigga.
Man, shit. Maybe I need to turn on the air. That could be a problem. That could be what it is. Maybe I need to turn on the air. Yeah, you know what? I don't think my air conditioner is on. Let me turn it on.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Jesus. Shit. Feel like a runaway slave. Feel like my name Toby and shit.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
All right, y'all. So let's just, let's get this train on the road, dog. All right, y'all. We're gonna go straight to the point tonight. As you see from the topic, it says adult stars. Damn, there's a typo. I meant to put a adult star's husband accepts podcaster flirting with wife, proving all men pay. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Give me a slap for that, boy.
Emotional damage.
You know what? Let's see if we can do it live. That way other people don't think I'm crazy. I mean, shit, for all y'all viewers who are already viewing me, y'all know I'm already crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? Good crazy. I don't want people to think I'm the bad crazy, dig? But anyway, we're going to get to the point. While I mess around and edit that, we will grow on to the subject at hand. Let me show y'all. because I like to use my points of reference. You know, I don't want y'all to think I'm making up shit. Boom. As y'all see from now, all y'all see is that big head ass bitch that we're gonna talk about in a minute. All right. So boom. So here we go. So streamer tried to shoot his shot at adult star Violet Myers, not knowing her husband was right, standing right there watching. Woo wee.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
I'm not gonna lie, you're very beautiful, by the way. Yo, what's good? I'm DJ. Nice to meet you. I be seeing you hella. I'm not gonna lie, you're very beautiful, by the way. I be beating my shit all the time to you. I'm not gonna lie, but that shit is lit. Hell yeah. Nice to meet you, brother. Might be her future husband type shit, you know? Oh shit, my bad. Oh damn. What? Oh shit, what's good? Damn, that nigga. I didn't know she had a nigga. What's good?
Oh shit.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yo, what's good? I'm DJ. Nice to meet you. I be seeing you hella. I'm not gonna lie, you're very beautiful,
Bruh. I mean, he was probably sharing a little too much information. But now what's crazy is, see, something like this would happen. You know, there's always that guy who claims, oh, he get it for free, you know what I'm saying? He got him a bitch, you know what I'm saying, who bring it, you know what I'm saying, daddy his money, blase, blase this, blase, blase that, right? But this is the part that they don't tell you about. You feel me? Trust me. There are some people that I know who actually deal with that in real life. And their girls not even porn stars. You know, I mean, nobody that's my homeboy per se, but there are some people who let their girl do exactly what the fuck she want to do. And they have to deal with this type of disrespect. Because here's the thing, you can't stop no man from looking at his girl or, you know, having fantasies and, you know, taking pictures for his spank bank for his own memory. But just go figure, he said he literally be beating off to her shit all the time. Yo, if y'all just put in Violet Myers in your Google search, bro, and just make sure it's not uncensored, and you see her getting trains ran on her, you know, taking BBC, taking all types of shit, bro.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Now, like I said, you know, all men pay. You feel me? If you want to deal with a chick who is going to bring home the bacon too, and, you know, a chick who's not really going to be worried about you bringing home money and stuff like that, and not worried about your finances, Well, guess what? You're probably gonna end up realizing he then with an X304. Usually, I notice is that women who always talk about money's that not that important to them. Usually, you find out that money was not important to them after they got fucked and bucked by the drug dealer, by the pimps, by the pushers, and they done sold their pussy. Yeah, after they realize that it's a cold world out there, oh yeah, of course they're gonna go and and I'm not surprised that and here's another too. A lot of people are surprised that Violet Myers has a man because all that nasty shit that she does, you feel me, on tape. But the truth is that it's par for the course. Here's the thing, y'all. A chick will always find some sucker to be with her. Look at that dude. Look at the dude. Let's pull him up real quick. Look at Buddy, man. Yo, I'm not trying to judge dudes or nothing, but come on now. She, in a million years, would not be with the dude that she's with now if she truly had the choice of man that she wanted. Oh boy, obviously takes some type of shit. I mean, it's pretty obvious that she takes shit. Dude, she takes dick to her mouth and then he has to kiss her, bro. I mean, that could be her dude. I mean, I guess it's her husband. But you never know. He could be a muse, man. Or no, not a muse. He could be a called, or what are they called? When basically you're like living an alternative lifestyle, but you have basically someone around that basically makes it look like you're really straight, but you're not. A beard. Maybe she's his beard. Because I don't know. Look, y'all, I've been on the dark side. I've known some swingers and stuff like that. You feel me? Men who have let other dudes hit their girl. And I'll have to be honest with you, even though I might be cool with them and stuff like that, I never really got on board with that because I just kind of feel like I don't care if a girl's just my girlfriend because, she just thinks I'm cute. I don't care if I'm paying for her financially or just spending a lot of time with her. I personally am a selfish lover. I don't want my woman to be shared by nobody else. But, I guess some people could deal with that. Me, I was just never the one to kind of deal with that. I was kind of feel like, okay, girl, if you want to mess with other dudes, then okay, we're just not going to be together. At that point, it's kind of a win-win. You're not my girl. You can do whatever you want. But if you're going to be my girl, you're going to be under my protection. And if you get sick, I got to go take you out to the doctor type shit. Then guess what? I have a strict one penis rule if we're in a relationship. I'm sorry. You dig? But look at the dude. And granted, if he had more options or he felt better by himself, he probably wouldn't be with her. But guess what? The only way he could be with a beautiful Latino chick like this is if he decides to basically cuck himself. Because I ain't gonna front. This video doesn't do her justice, but I ain't gonna cap, man. Violet Myers is a very attractive woman. I mean, she might not be your type, and you might be like, oh, she's bald and all that stuff. But guess what? That don't mean shit. But at the end of the day, there are men who are willing to put up with certain woman's shit just to be with that woman, just to hold her hand, just to be next to her, just to say, hey, that's my woman. These cats are willing to do that. What's this here? Oh, here you go, her page here. Let's check her out. Yo, she look good, dog. I ain't gonna cap. Pretty face, dope body. So basically, what she's saying in a roundabout way is not only she making money by selling Blue Chew, but when she goes on dates, y'all know what dates mean.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Telling y'all. Man. It's an evil world that we live in. I'm telling you. And it's crazy what men are willing to do just to have a woman that they could call their own. Or not even a woman that they could call their own. A certain type of woman. Because guess what? That nerdy dude could have went and just got a nerdy girl. But guess what? The thing is that some men can get out the idea that they want a certain type of girl. That's why you think porn stars end up always could find a sucker. I mean, prom stars, they could always find a sucker at the end. Because there's always somebody who's willing to take the hit. You feel me?
Nasty bitch.
I'm sorry. I don't mind a girl doing nasty stuff, but I'm sorry. She can't be my girl.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Now, I know a girl doesn't have to be in the industry. I know a woman could be a regular girl and still cheat on you. But I just feel that, there's calculated risk because there's no guarantees in life. But dealing with a prom star, you'll definitely get cheated on, bro.
He ain't lying.
Best believe you're going to get cheated on. But yep, certain men are willing to deal with some really crazy shit. Oh, I think my battery is going low. Okay. That's going low. We fix it.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Listen, dude, I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? We'll see. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
He ain't lying.
Come on. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
Emotional damage.
Here we go. All right, y'all. So where was I? Oh, we were talking about how old girl looked at me. But, I think she's a good-looking chick. I don't think she's a bad-looking chick. At all. Is she worth kissing her after she got nutted in and nutted on? Hell no.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But for all intents and services, I must say. She's a good looking woman. She fine. She fine. I ain't gonna cap, bro. She a good looking chick. Would I date her? Yes. Would I wife her up? No. I'm not gonna be the ninja. I'm gonna be one and a fucking kissing her. Fuck that.
Emotional damage.
Well, hey, no, I hope they're happy. I hope they're happy. So let's go on to another topic. I showed this video earlier. Check it.
Are you going to ruin this fucking moment?
I absolutely have to.
Now, the caption does say, and I repeat, when my male coworker starts hinting that he likes me, and I have to remind him we make the same amount of money.
Emotional damage.
Ain't no so funny. It's so true. I haven't said this. It's true. I mean, this thing. Now, yes. Can I fuck a few girls on my job? Yes. You know, I'm probably putting my job on the line if I go hit on them and it don't work out. Here's the thing. You go fuck with a girl and she can still like you. And guess what? She can still fuck around and after y'all break up and still claim sexual harassment. So I gotta be careful with fucking with chicks at your job. My boy XO Pro comes through and he says, I'm late. And he says, like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $, Cali West 1, follow on X, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah.
My nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't never too late, dude. Now, the reason why I'm bringing her up is because, let's not digress. I remember I was working at this debt collector, right? And I remember there was this black girl there. And I ain't gonna lie, she was a very, very good-looking black girl. Mind you, she was like mixed black girl, okay? So, like, you know, she's winning, you know what I'm saying? She's winning. And I ain't gonna lie, I would have, you know what I'm saying? I would have liked to get at her or whatever. I would have liked her to fuck her or whatever, right? But the truth is, even before I got into the red pill, like, I just kind of feel like you can kind of tell when someone's just not fucking with you. Because I kind of feel like even if a girl doesn't really like you necessarily, but at least if she thinks you're cool, she'll at least maybe look in your direction. At least if you look at her, she might look at you back. But when you look at a girl and she don't look at you, she know you looking at her. She doesn't want you to get at her. Long story short is, there's a Spanish dude, right? And, you know, we was cool and stuff right there, whatever. You know, I'm a sociable person. People feel easy to talk to me, which is not always a good thing. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good thing when it comes to business. We just gotta learn how to kind of control that. The long story short is, essentially, he ended up getting a promotion. This young guy who was the manager, and mind you, this job, I don't know, you know, most corporate jobs, this is always on favoritism anyway, but there was this young guy who was our supervisor. But he decided that I guess he was going to go to school, and he said, fuck the dumb shit, and he quit the job because I guess it was too much for him, right? Which makes sense. Long story short, so they promoted the Spanish dude. When they promoted the Spanish dude, why the Spanish dude wanted to be a stickler? And I wouldn't say he was always, I wouldn't say he was a stickler per se. It was like, you know how someone's cool with you? That's why it's not always been cool to be cool with your coworkers or not to be too. I ain't saying I told them everything or anything like that, but sometimes when people think that they know you, they come at you a certain way. There's a certain barrier there's a certain kind of barrier that they tend to cross because they think that they're cool. You know, because y'all cool, they think they know you, so they think that they could. Like I said, he wasn't really a stickler, but let's just say the job got to his head, right? The job got to his head, you know. All of a sudden now he's saying shit to me like he wouldn't have never said to me. Now, but he's a supervisor, he can say it, right? So, but mind you, one day I was by his desk, maybe come from lunch or some break, and I happened to know there was a note on his desk. And you know me, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got these big ass eyes for no reason. Man, I was like looking at the letter or looking at the note, and the note is from the chick. And she's all like, "Hey, I came by your desk, but you wasn't there. Or, just come, just call me up or whatever, or hit me up later or whatever, or I'll talk to you later or whatever, right?" And I'm like, wow. And the reason why I'm saying wow is because I'm not trying to be judge of dudes and nothing like that. But I'm gonna just tell you this right now. It had nothing to do with him being Spanish. But I was much doper than him. I was much doper than him as far as looks is concerned. I ain't saying I'm the best toppest, the best dude ever. But I know I look better than that motherfucker. But guess what? You know what he did have over me? That pay rate. Let's just be real. He had that money.
He ain't lying.
Well, at least the illusion that he had more money. I mean, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna knock that. I'm not knocking that for him because at the same time, you got a game recognized game, and that's when it was like, yeah, I was like, wow. So essentially, homegirl wasn't interested in me because I was just, just a collector. I was just doing her position. But because old boy was a supervisor, she knew he got some extra money on his paycheck, whether it was $5 extra or whatever. Long story short is when he got, and truth be told, when he got a promotion, he was even bragging to me about, I guess he was able to, get a new place and stuff like that, and blah, right? So now, mind you, he's like a supervisor now, right? So he's getting extra money and stuff like that. He's kind of talking about he's not feeling himself. But that's the thing, though. Nothing's wrong with feeling yourself, man. As a matter of fact, I would advise anybody who's listening now. If you feel yourself on top, nothing's wrong with feeling yourself. Nothing's wrong with being braggadocious. Do your thing. But here's the thing, though. Whatever you're bragging on, though, just make sure it's solid and concrete. You feel me? His problem is nothing wrong with him being braggadocious, but he was being braggadocious about a job that he didn't really solidify. Plus, here's another two. There's no such thing as a job that's solidified. CEOs get replaced all the time. Your job is, your position is never solidified, especially if you're working with somebody else. Maybe if you have your own business, fine. But he was bragging about a position that he didn't have for too long. The long story short is, I'll say maybe 2 weeks later or a month later, the company ended up rescinding the promotion. They understand, like, you know what? We're just gonna go in a different direction. And essentially they basically offered him his old job back. And he was so hot about it, he didn't come back for like 2 or 3 days. But I guess he had to pay his bills. So he brought, mind you, he just got this new apartment. So now he gotta bring his ass to work. But it is what it is. But long story short is, I didn't see much of that after. I didn't see her on it. I didn't see her lingering by his desk and stuff like that anymore after that. Once he got his demotion. Now, the reason why I told you this long ass story is because essentially what old girl is saying right here is not too far fetched. Women, if they don't think that you're making, that much money, they feel that you're making as much money as they do. They're not as interested in you in the job. They're more liable to fuck your supervisor than to fuck you. And let's read the comment section of this, because I guess this is apparently posted on Facebook. And because it's posted on Facebook, let's hear what the comment section said. But the comment section was going in on her. It says, women don't want equality. They want someone above them. She's shaming him for working at the same job as her. Look at the comment section. The comment section gets real, y'all. It says, and I quote, "The nerve of Gungan from Star Wars looking strag right here."
He ain't lying.
Then he says, but in the same breath will say there's a gender pay gap.
You sales It's all bullshit. All of it.
And he said, this is a joke. He said, not one dude has ever hinted that he liked her
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Now, these niggas is going in, bro. No Vaseline. Nova says, this is the part of the problem in dating, essentially saying, I won't date down or across, but want someone to date down for you. Hey, it is what it is. And I just kind of look at it like this, y'all, fellas. We can't be mad at women for wanting not to date down. Guess what? We just got to make sure that we're up. And then when we're up, we can make a decision of who we want to date. We can make a decision we want to date this big head ass, alien ass, head ass bitch. You feel me? If we think that she's the creme de la creme, we will go date her. But guess what? More than likely, when you end up getting money and you have the opportunity, you're probably not going to pick her. It's kind of like a car. It's kind of like, okay, you're broke, right? You're broke. You got a 400 credit score. You got 500 credit score. You know what I'm saying? You just got a job. Guess what? You're probably gonna have to take the car that you get, unless you have a lot of money stashed in cash. You're probably gonna have to take the car that you get financed for, right? You're probably gonna have to go get a Nissan that's gonna have like 21% interest or something stupid like that. But guess what? The moment you check your credit score and you realize that you have a 762, salute to your boy. I got 762. Not that is a big deal. Hopefully before 2026 or by 2026, it's 800 plus. But I'm working on that. So your boy's making strides. Like they said, you find out you got like a 762 credit score. You're like, wait a minute, I ain't gonna just go any type of car. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got about $5,000, $10,000 I can put down. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get that SRT, or I'm gonna go ahead and get me that Benz or something like that. But at least you have options. And guess what? Dating's the same thing. Someone has something to say in the comment section. Dwayne Rose comes through and says, happy weekend to y'all. I appreciate you tuning in, OG.
My nigga.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Now, what else does it say? Let's see here. So it says, this dude says, he said, laughing loud, that's funny. So basically the guy you want would be dating down himself. I get it. Remember when people actually loved each other for who they are and were instead of how much they make? You know what? Never was, cuz. I know what he's kind of saying, but the truth be told is a lot of people did fall, like our parents. They fell in love with each other just because they loved each other. Just because, they liked how each other looked and they felt that their body parts felt, were compatible. But the truth is, and unfortunately with marriage or even just any relationship, shit, even in your friendship with your homeboy, sometimes it has to be founded on something else. Something that has to be the common ground, other than just you both being black, or you both smoking weed, or you both, like big booties. Sometimes it has to be something a little bit more tangible. I ain't gonna lie, the friends I've kept probably throughout maybe, from elementary to high school are men who I could not just talk, yes, these are probably dudes I could probably drink and smoke with and hang out with. But these are also dudes who I could actually talk to about some business and say, look, man, you know what? I'm having problems with my job. How do you think I should go about it? Should we try to do the certification? Should I try to get school loans to get like a master's degree? These are people I got at least are versatile and able to talk to. But the friends who I can only talk to about smoking some weed or buying some weed, and most of the motherfuckers I don't even keep up with. You feel me? Like I said, I'm very popular and I know a lot of people, but I'm not very big on people because most people are just not useful. And most people are looking for ways to use you. But yeah, that was going in on her. He said, would be true if you didn't only work 38 hours as he worked 60. Ooh, facts. And this one dude says, always the funny looking ones. Damn, let's pull it up on the screen. Now, in fact, let's pull up the other one. Her right here. There she go. And it's funny, she's not an ugly chick. But to be talking all that shit, she and all that. And that perspective is not that good either. That's just like, most pretty girls got big foreheads, but and she's not an ugly chick. She's just talking shit, and how she has that camera angle is terrible. But she's not ugly, but I don't think she's actually ugly. But it's just like when a bitch says some shit that is ugly or just that has lack of character, it's easy to kind of go at people. Someone tell Miss Cameo and aliens who created the clone troopers that she's on one. Ooh, shit. Like I said get a bunny instead. Ah, shit. Damn, he said get a bunny instead. I'm actually glad that he brings that up. That's a very good point. Because, that's what a lot of brothers are doing, man. Just getting them a bunny anyway. I mean, think about it. Most sisters, they're not holding back. They're not, not talking. They're not. Believe me. As a matter of fact, it's funny because, I was at a lake, I think yesterday morning before I got my day started at work. And these girls, I ain't gonna lie. This one black woman, this one black chick, dark-skinned black chick, that bitch was strapped. Like, she had more cakes than Duncan Hines. And, like, she had a nice ass, like, athletic ass. Nappy ass afro, but not nappy in a bad way, just really kinky, right? And, I'll say from a scale of 1 to 10, she was like a 7. She was like an adjustable 7. Probably could be at 8, you know what I'm saying, if she get real dolled up. But guess what? Her and her little chunky homegirl was doing their best not to make sure they were not looking in my direction. And I'm not even gonna take it personal. Not only did they make sure they don't look in my direction, they make sure they don't look in the direction of any brother who was at the park. Because the area I lived in is multicultural, but at that time in the morning, there was black and brown people at the park at that time, at this lake. Long story short is, white boy is driving down the street. He pulls in behind me. He jumps out of his car, and he goes up right to the girl, the sexy ass black girl I'm saying about. And I know, and at first I was gonna say something to his ass because he was parked behind me. But I guess, when I see him talk to the girls, I didn't know if he knew the girls or what, so I was just kind of seeing how it played out. So I didn't say anything. But long story short is he introduced himself, shook her hand, broke out his phone, and basically, I guess maybe gave it a little, hey, I'm from out of town, let me get you that number. Let me get that number. Homegirl gave the number. So, all I know is that he got her number. And all he did, jumped right back in his car. He backed out, drove off, and matter of fact, he made sure he did like a little burnout, and he peeled out the parking lot. He was showing out the parking lot. But guess what? With that being said, I ain't hating. As a matter of fact, to me, I look at it was salute to bro. Salute to white bro.
My nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I was a white boy. I wouldn't mind hitting that shit either. Shit, I'm a brother. I would still love to hit that. But guess what? That's why, I think, to be honest with you, I feel like, we all know that, cold approach doesn't work the best and whatever. And in certain situations, it could work because the way he looked at it was he ain't gonna ever see that bitch in the rest of his life. Plus, white boys know it's pretty easy to get a black woman. I hate to say this. If you got your shit together, you're white, and you got your shit together, trust me, getting a black girl is like icing on the cake. If you're black and got your shit together, you can get a black woman. If you're white and you can get a white woman. If you're white and get your shit together, shit, you can get it going on. If you're white and you act black, oh my God. So hey, I ain't knocking it. That's why, brothers, you know what I'm saying? Get you that snow bunny. Don't feel bad.
All right, so follow me. The team is over here. They're so great. They've been with me. All right, so follow me. The team is over here. They're so great. They've been with me. What? Yeah, so sorry. One second. Stop! Come on in. Come on. Very responsible team. They've been with us for a long time. The best of the best that you're going to find in this industry.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Welcome.
Run that back.
I mean, the team is over here. They're so great. They've been with me. What? Yeah, so sorry. One second. Guys, stop! Come on in. Very responsible team. They've been with us for a long time. The best of the best that you're going to find in this industry.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Welcome.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
Like I said, y'all, I'm all about interracial dating, especially for the bros. Yeah.
He ain't lying.
But yo, I'm telling you, cuffing season is for real. The only problem I have with cuffing season is that, ladies, I don't mind being with y'all for the winter, but guess what? Just know you can be sharing this dick. All right.
He ain't lying.
Baby, sometimes I don't feel like going out. Sometimes I just want some takeout, a good movie, and a booty rub. Hey, baby, sometimes I don't feel like going out. Sometimes I just want some takeout, a good movie, and a booty rub. Sorry, Mom.
I'd buy that for $1.
Today I was very sexually frustrated. I came on my period 2 days ago. Today I woke up fiending. I never felt this feeling before in my life. I mean, I was horny before, but this was like very, very intense. Like a crackhead needing some drugs or something. Like, I needed that shit. I needed it. And you know what the crazy thing about it? I have nobody to call to come get my rocks off. Nobody. I tried to play with myself. That didn't work. I needed some touch. I needed to get hit. I needed to get choked. I needed to get slutted the fuck out, and I couldn't. So that shit made me even more frustrated. Y'all know I cried. I literally cried. I had to call my best friend like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with me? I even got on Google. I got on Google like, what the fuck going on with me? They talking about some talk to your partner. Bitch, I don't have a fucking partner! Talk to my partner. Who? I need some dick!
Emotional damage.
Hey, Kimberly Reese, what's good? I appreciate you for tuning in. Now, yo, let's just be real. You know, right now, there's a drop on available simps because here's the thing: for a woman to have a partner or anyone to talk to, you know, the truth is most of these chicks are sharing men who already got other hoes. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The type of dude that they could deal with and get some consistent dick, unfortunately, you know, he makes the same amount of money as them. And, you know, she doesn't see him like that, or, you know. And I don't believe in forcing any issue. You feel me? Now, Kimberly Reese says, you are good, LOL. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, you know, at the end of the day, fellas, I would never tell y'all that women should lower their expectations. All you could do is raise your expectations. You know, if you're in a raising your expectations, you're gonna realizing that most of these women you're not supposed to even lay with anyway, unless you can just pay them and keep it the fucking pushing. I'm just saying. But you know, it's gonna be, you know, no strings attached somehow. Now, what else I got for y'all on the menu? Oh, let's see what this Vietnamese sister got to say.
Girls lock legs because. Asian girls lock legs because. Pulling out is disrespectful. You started something, finish it. We literally trap you as respect enforcement. It's not crazy, it's quality control.
I'd buy that for $1.
Say that one more
Asian girls
time.
lock legs because pulling out is disrespectful. You started something, finish it. We literally trap you as respect enforcement. It's not crazy, it's quality control.
Basically, what she's saying is that she's trying to fuck around and make a Tiger Woods or two. You dig?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Damn.
And took her breath some more.
Again, I'm telling y'all, ladies, the simple economy is a drought. There's a drought. Ladies, there's a drought right here. Now, you know, we know there's a skit, but skits off the base of real life. It says, when you threaten to leave and he don't chase after you, and at least she got a collarbone, you feel me? And she got a sweet little ass on her. But guess what? Sometimes, what can I say? Sometimes you gotta have a little bit more than just a sweet ass, man, to keep a man around, ladies. You know, especially when, you know, having one woman is too close to none. You feel me?
He ain't lying.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
I tend to realize it's a hard pill to swallow, but women tend to respect men when they have more than one chick. You know, when we're not so desperate. I keep on telling all my guys, all my boys, anyone who can hear, you know, you having only one pussy, that's too much control for one woman, bro. You ain't about to have me fucked up.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You don't think they use that against y'all? When y'all, be monogamous with them? Now, I don't mind, being out here and playing, but you gotta watch out with who and how you play with people. Check this out.
Oh, shit! Get him, oh!
Hold on.
Do it again. Oh, shit! Get him, oh! Get him again. Do it again. Do it again. Kiss him again. Get him. Oh, wait. Kiss him again. Oh! Oh, your mouth, boy. Oh, your mouth, boy. Oh, your mouth. Oh, your mouth. Oh, your mouth. Oh, your mouth, boy. Oh, she won. Oh, she the winner. Yeah. Hey, who the other team is?
What that money'll make a bitch do. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Make a hoe do. Ugh. You one little brave motherfucker.
Now, Now, Dwayne Rose says they respect men with options. He keeps them in real time perspective that they can see the exit. Facts. You know what? I believe it encompasses so much. That, as well as the fact is, women tend to be turned on with the fact that they know that you can get another chick. Pre-selection is a motherfucker, man. Why do you think? Here's the thing. I learned this since junior high or in high school. All you do is convince a decent-looking girl to let you be her boyfriend. And guess what? Off of that, you'll notice you'll get plenty of female. I tend to notice that. That's probably why I had a tendency of always having a girlfriend when I was like in junior high and high school. Because I know if you had another girlfriend, you was more than likely to have somebody else like you too. But when you was out here just Oh, I don't have a girlfriend. Oh, I'm single. Oh, I'm available. For some reason, no bitch fucking wanted you. And I think I noticed that at an early age. Then Rose said, it's like football offense that runs a wishbone, etc. Facts. You feel me? At the end of the day, you have to cover yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and they say the best defense is an offense. You want to be able to make sure, you know, the defender doesn't, you know, get to the end zone, right? So guess what? You got to make sure that all, you know what I'm saying, all your linebackers are all lined up in a way that shit is crowding, you know, to the point that you might be able to block the quarterback from, you know, even trying to move or anything like that. So no doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Now, what else I got for y'all in my trick bag? And I do respect what G Herbo's son said. He says he's a YM, not a YN. So, did I play that earlier? If so, let's play that again.
Today I was very sexual.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Here we go.
You took the words out. I said that had to make you feel good.
Yeah, nah, that made me super proud, man.
Y'all call me a YN. I don't want y'all to call me that. Please. And it's my birthday. Please. Can you make that dream happen? I need y'all to call me a YN. And that stands for young man.
It's like my kid, he's really smart. Your son is very, very smart. He's very articulate. Like and I don't even know what made him say that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because he look up to me, don't get me wrong. Like, he look up to me and he like read stuff. Like, he know, like, I'm come from the streets. I've been through certain stuff, and it's like, he just was like, I don't want to be classified as no YN. You know what I'm saying?
Does he ask you about your upbringing? Does he ask you a little bit about what?
Yeah, he do.
That's Code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks.
Shit, I need to start selling some of this Prize Pick shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Your boy Calvin Ness, he needs some sponsors, bro. You feel me? I need some money too, dog. Help me out, Shannon Sharp. Help me out. Help me, man. Nah, for real. But, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, you dig? What else I got for y'all? I got anything? I like to I always like to round up my shows a little bit. What else I got for y'all? Oh. I don't know what this is, but I want to play it anyway. Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Keisha's mom.
Shit, what up, though? Let me be clear. Ooh. We don't play like that in this house. Ooh. I don't tolerate disrespect under any circumstances.
And Rico, did you want to maybe freshen up some? We have a restroom straight ahead.
Damn. Huh? Do I look fucking dirty or something? Young man, I just told you I don't tolerate disrespect in my home.
Daddy, please.
Nah, Keisha. Let your old ass daddy keep talking to me crazy like I'm a little kid or something.
Yo. No cap. Why his daddy look like Mike Tyson, though? Don't he?
He ain't lying. Yo! Watch what's gonna happen.
Rico, stop. Keisha, where the hell did you find this piece of trash at? Is this the type of low-life people that you've been spending all your damn time with?
Yeah, where you find this fucking thug at? Keisha, you better get this old-ass woman. I don't know why this bitch be having all this mouth. That's it. Yo! You have the audacity to step foot in my home, behaving like some type of animal. Keisha, I want this scumbag out of my house right now.
Keisha, let him. Keisha, Rico is nothing.
What's the problem, old man? What, you mad on fucking your daughter on the regular? Boy, are you insane?
Sandy.
You must not know who you're
security.
talking to. Hell no. But do you?
Rico, can you please stop? This is my father you're talking
Man,
to.
I'm your fucking daddy. Ain't that was your
Damn.
big ass was telling
Yo. Tubi was wild, bro.
Emotional damage.
Me last night? No, but that's it. That's it. I done warned you, young man. You gonna leave my house right now. Get your fucking hands off me, boy.
That's it right there, man.
Get this YN out. I pay my security to big. Get this YN out. This all your fault. No, teach that boy a lesson. Teach that thug his place.
Stop, you're hurting him.
No, baby. This is what happens when you bring animals in out of the jungle. You gotta domesticate them. Get him out of here before he bleeds on my rug.
Oh my God.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
I don't know why. I thought that was actually refreshing. Because let's just be real. Sometimes people, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, a lot of dudes in the streets, they never seen men that they could respect like that. But hey, you know, art imitates life. Somebody probably really did that in real life. Shit.
He ain't lying.
Dwayne Rhodes says daughter being Captain Saver, bro. Yeah. She saved him. All right. Yeah. She saved an ass whooping for him.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I don't know. I kind of feel like daughter kind of set his ass up. Like, she should have been like, yo, man, look, I know my dad, look, I'm going to say this right now. My dad's a real clean cut, suit and tie type of ninja. But, yo, he really a killer, man. He really about that, you know what I'm saying? He really about that BMF, you feel me? He that real deal. So, I mean, at this point, you know, and right before you guys that's fucked up, somebody said, it's your fault. It's your fucking fault. And that might have been him who said that.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Yeah, he was talking about it.
This is a sick Negro.
But yo, once again, y'all, it is Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I will catch y'all on Sunday. I appreciate y'all. Peace.